Hey guys, it's your boy V back with more Marvel Future Fight content, and we have the update details for the new armored uniforms in the Marvel Future Fight. Let's see what we have. So many more stuff, new CTPs and all, and other stuff is coming to Marvel Future Fight. Let's take what we have. So we have four new uniforms. Let's just take a look at the first one. We have the Iron Man, the Model and Model Nil uniform for the Blast superhero remains human justice male. Chain hit damage increased by 15%, ignore target dodge rate increased by 15%, and increase basic damage dealt to enemies with 30% or lower by 200%. So the passive remains the same, slight change, better with the chain hit little bit. That's how it is. The tier 3 skill also is changed, which is great. Also has the accumulation, as I think he already had the accumulation, but the tier 3 skill is changed, so hopefully more damage. And maybe it is possible that it remains the same because it was changed from the Infinity War uniform, so never know. Tier 2 passive has the critical damage, guaranteed dodge rate, and 42% and 30% skill and bonus damage. Passive, when it goes, it is critical rate increased by 20%, dodge rate, and 20% of energy attack. Stun, fracture on the first skill, shock, silence, and paralyze, and invincibility on the second skill, which is great. Third skill has burn, so he does have silence, paralyze, and burn all of the skills in the for the ABX category. Right here, 100% chance to grant all damage immunity. We have 5 seconds, 40% of damage attack increase for 7 seconds on the third skill. Fourth skill has the hit count has been increased compared to the back to basic uniform. So I suppose the fourth skill will have the exact same attack. I think no changes with the skill. Maybe burn, stun, all defense down, 35% recovery rate, and we have one the proc on this skill as well. Then we have burn, 80% chance of missing attacks, fracture, and then 40% attack and defense frenzy buff for the character. So doesn't look like a huge changes. I'm not sure what exactly he will be useful for. Maybe World Wars Legend, I suppose, with the extra chain hit damage. But Magneto is just too strong, so I don't think that he will be taking over Magneto for ABX. But if he's able to do like ABX 18 million with a mighty, I would have loved that. Because Magneto is in the game for quite some time, but I would love it. Now, Hulkbuster, we have the Thor Buster uniform. So I think the best looking uniform for the update. The combat superhero. Now, creature male order is the one. 20% chain hit damage when attacked. Okay, so PvP. And then we have whenever HP is below 99%, you recover every single second 3% HP. So really good passive for Hulkbuster now. Becomes a nice PvP lead. Then we have Iron Armada leadership, 35% increased to all attack to all allies. Iron Man 70%. So really good lead for Iron Man. We have super armor, increase all defenses by 30%, skill damage and bonus damage 45 and 40, which is great. Decrease basic damage received 30%, again PvP. Passive, we have Technokinetic allies, we have 35% of increase of max HP. Stun on the first skill, we have the counter attack and ignore targeting on the second skill, applying stun, fracture, incapacitation, remove all debuffs, as well as grant all damage immunity for 5 seconds, which is not bad. If the skill basically is iframe itself, it would be great. But it's counter attack, so I don't think so. Third skill actually is a VPAT skill. Has burn, all defense down, 8 times barrier, 65% attack and defense frenzy buffs. That's big. And that's it. The fourth skill has burn, incapacitation, all basic defense by again defense down, 20% of max HP recovery. And the fifth skill has burn, stun, fracture, paralyze, invincibility, and the pure damage accumulation 1% while attacking. So looks like pretty nice changes. I am really eager to see what he can do with this counter attack and the ignore target immunity. He might be able to one shot a lot of characters, although the artifact will play a vital role, so we'll check what artifact he's gonna get. Now we have War Machine Invincible. War Machine is getting the Invincible Iron uniform. I was really hoping for the Iron Man itself, but anyways, now we have the critical damage increase, chain hit damage 10%, and guaranteed critical rate. It seems like a PvE uniform. Leadership now, Increase all basic attacks by 40%, so it has been changed and improved to blast type allies only though. Tier 2 passive had ignored target dodge rate, skill damage and bonus damage 35-35, which is not bad. Decrease basic damage received by 30%. Now, okay, yeah, it's a pretty nice support again. For technical allies, for 30% of max HP, so 35 from that guy. Hulkbuster, 30% from him if you were to use both of them in the same category. Then we have 40% damage increase to villain types, and then 20% damage decrease from villain type. So it's also a support for Iron Man, hopefully a better, maybe depends if that kind of becomes better, because we have the blast mail category. So if Iron Man is able to do something, maybe you might be able to use it, maybe not if he's meta. But let's see. Burn, silence, and some extra damage on the first skill. Second skill has incapacitation, paralyze. Third skill has burn, silence, 5 seconds of damage immunity, and then wow, damage accumulation while taking damage. So I think it's definitely saying PvP. Like, it could be nice. Sharon Rogers is PvE with the same kind of accumulation, but that's how it is. Burn, snare, incapacitation, invincibility for 5 seconds, 40% attack increase, which is great. That's how it is. Fifth skill has V-pad. I like V-pad skills. Burn, paralyze, 25% of HP, 35% of attack and defense, frenzy buff. So nice jump. Like, it's not like a huge increase for War Machine, but I'm looking forward to how much his damage scales up with the uniform. Rescue, we have invincible Iron Man uniform as well. Blast superhero, human female justice 25%. I think definitely PvP. So HP increase by 25%, 25% of HP recovery increase. Whenever your HP goes below 99%, it creates a shield. So the leadership is slightly better, I suppose. The shield will be 50% of max HP, so basically a built-in CTP of regeneration every 10 seconds. Then tier 2 passive, 45% of energy attack increase, 40% and 35% damage and bonus damage increase. Bleed, decrease recovery rate for enemies on the first skill. Second skill has burn, silence, paralyze. Okay, so all all of them on the first same skill. Burn, incapacitation, paralyze, and then 40% of HP increase to all allies and remove all debuffs. So she could be the debuff removal character in the Alliance Conquest team as well. 6 seconds of invincibility, and then 50% of attack to all allies, which is great. Now, fourth skill has burn, all defense down, 10 times barrier. Then we have a 50% all attack and defense frenzy buff. Burn, then we have paralyze and damage immunity for 6 seconds, and again another 60% attack buff. So really nice buffs for this character. I don't think World Boss Legend, with the things she's going and the way she has been in the game, I think she's just a better version of the previous uniform in Alliance Conquest. Now we have the War Machine and Hulkbuster Iron Man Mark 44. Tier 4, double tier 4 for the characters. We have the morale boost for the War Machine. So whenever striker skill is used, you have 50% of extra damage for 10 seconds. Also, whenever skills are used, you gain additional 25% of attack increase, maximum up to 75%. So now it depends, every single time you use, it stacks up, or once you have used any skill, it starts stacking up. So I suppose you have basically a total, if you see right here, a 125% tag increase, which is pretty amazing actually. So I'm looking forward to see how that tier 4 skill actually scales his damage, because the tier 3 remains the same, although his damage was almost always great. So hopefully he becomes really nice burst damage character for World Boss Legend. So we'll see. Hulkbuster, massive weapon. We have 85% increase straight up, which is great actually. So 85% all attack increase, creates a recharge shield. 120% of max HP is the max, I suppose, and recreates it with a 35% shield every 1 second. So it can go up to 120% of max HP. Basically, it's a better version or a CTP of regeneration built in although that was normal, like not that amazing in the past. Absorbs 30% from normal shield also. So it is basically a better version of CTP of regeneration. I feel so. That's how it looks like, with more attack, which can help you survive in PvP. So I think that's how it is. So nothing fancy. And let's see the other characters here. So we have Wiccan, Hulkling, Potential Awakening. Hulkling finally gets something. So we have the burn and everything. It's like not really useful. 50% attack, and then Hulkling. Look at that, Emperor's Flight. Oh my god, he gets something finally. Well, that's how it is. New World Boss Legend plus Corvus and Proxima release World Boss improvement. Okay, it's a new World Boss Legend plus getting. So we have Corvus and Proxima from difficulty 1. So we have Corvin as Proxima all together mixed up in a new World Boss Legend Plus. So they are not two different World Boss Legends. It's basically Legend Plus merged in, and then let's see what we have. We have also have World Boss improvement, so I'm eager to see that. So agents can challenge Corvus and Proxima difficulty 1 after clearing unlock challenges. Challenges are 8-3. You have to clear the story, own 3 or more tier 4 characters, clear all World Boss challenges. World Boss stages above every 10 levels are unlocked with specific challenges, including those involving specific heroes. Now this kind of sucks. If you can see right here, I'm not sure if level 10 has something to do with specific challenges, all the world bosses. So we have to clear Black Swan 5 times. You have to clear at least Kang 5 times, and then you have to clear Phoenix 5 times. So those are the 3 challenges mainly. I'm not sure every 10 levels are logged, but yeah, I don't know, logged, it doesn't actually matter. So you have to clear these 3 bosses 5 times, then you can play Corvus and Proxima World Boss Legend Plus. That's how it looks like, and it seems like it has all the damage and all the not damage. It has all the items that were in the Black Swan World Boss Legend. Corvus and Proxima's Conquer level can be achieved up to 200%. Again, just like the other characters, 200. We get some other chest like Dimension Chest, CDP, the Odin's Blessing Chest, Tier 3 material, and blah blah blah. So agents will fail 2 bosses, Corvus Glaive and Proxima Midnight in the stage for the first time in World Boss. Overcome the cooperative patterns of the bosses and earn rewards. But if you remember playing the old Proxima and Corvus World Boss Legends, Corvus World Ultimates, you would find out that they actually were together in certain scenarios. So that's how it is. It was supposed to be like this in World Boss Legend back in the days, but that's how it is. It kind of brings out a lot of memories. So we have Corvus and Proxima doing combined attacks. You have to survive. We also have this glowy thing, which let's see what we have. Guide Proxima attacks to hit Corvus. So basically, Proxima will attack. You will have to get Corvus hit 3 times. Then probably he'll get stun, I suppose, and then you will be able to deal extra damage for quite some time without him moving. Clear Corvus and Proxima to acquire various rewards. So all the mighty CTP, I suppose some of them are not there. CCF as well as agents can obtain a special world boss loot, first clear reward. Looking forward to actually the first clear reward. What kind of things we get? Maybe we get the new artifacts, I suppose. Agent can obtain emblem also from this one. So yeah, I guess this is what we have. For every 10 floor you can get the emblem this time, not the artifact, I suppose. So extra rewards is the emblem. I'm not sure if that's gonna be the worth it, but if it's some nice emblem like legendary or mythic, it might just be worth it. So we'll check it. Now we have new CTP reforging. We have the new CTP as the CTP of Liberation. Well, I am liberated actually. Now we have guard break immunity, recovery rate of 90%. So basically starting with the normal regeneration sort of thing. Increase all attack, increase 28%, and then 10% chance when attacking. We have all damage against destruction, justice, instinct character by 20% for 5 seconds, and against order quality instinct by 20%, and then effect applies to all team members just like CTP of Insight. So sort of like a CTP of Insight for instinct characters. Now I'm not sure if this is going to be applying to world bosses or Alliance Battle Legend Beast, because we know that Asserter is order level, the order character. For the beast, it is actually creature type. but it is not exactly like that. So, like, I don't know how to say this, but I'm not sure if this will be applying to them, at least from the normal CTP, because it's types of characters. It doesn't have actually instinct. We do not know what kind of instinct does Salter or the Alliance Battle Beast has. So I'm not sure if it will be applying. So we'll see how it rolls out. We do have the all attack though, so it might just apply to the team. So it will definitely help. Although it doesn't exactly say if the attack applies to all allies or not, so I'm kind of confused right now. So we have the fixed option and the reforge option. So first of all, we have the guard break immunity, increase all basic attack. That is the normal option. Then we have applies to all allies, HP increase by 15%, decrease chain hit damage, so a PvP effect. Also, a PvE effect, I suppose. Increase damage dealt by 20% to the target with higher HP on the character. And if you know, Surtur and Alliance Battle Legend beats always stay up more than the HP. They have ridiculously high HP, and it's basically more than I think every single character in the game. So this CTP should apply in World Boss Legend for the most part, and ABX and ABL as well. If so, it can definitely be a CTP of Insight version 2.0 combined with it. So you can use a CTP of Insight and a CTP of Liberation in the same team up and gain more damage and as well as more effect. Then for the brilliant, it goes up. The HP that is only 15% and 10% chain hit damage decrease. In the mighty, it goes up to 25% HP and 20% chain hit damage decrease for the PvP. Also, we have 20% damage increase to from the mighty, and then we have 30% damage increase for the HP. Now, the 10% might not look much bigger, but it does actually make quite a big of difference. I think it should make similar difference or maybe more difference compared to a CTP of Mighty Insight or a Brilliant Insight, but I think it might just have more of a value because it's flat 10% damage increase for every single skill or every attack that you do. So it's gonna be a meta CTP for sure. It will be helpful for you to score 18 million and 15 million in Alliance Battle Extreme and Legend. Absolutely. And then we have new artifacts. So, and I think this CTP will be mandatory once the cap raise also follows. If you're able to get all the rewards, then great. If not, if you have some of these CTPs, I would definitely suggest you to give to some characters which really need it, for which your scores are lower, i.e., I suppose combat female, you can do that. Now, or maybe Alliance Battle Legend because you get tier 4 materials. Artifacts. We have the Hulkbuster artifact. Let's see. Increase basic damage, increase to superhero types 20%, villain types 20%. So really great passive. We have War Machine. Increase basic damage dealt to 50% HP or higher by 20%. Okay, nice. Rescue, we have ignore non-boss damage decrease by 30%. So basically kind of PvP, you can say. And then Wiccan actually gets 15% increased damage to superheroes and villains. Great passive. Hulkling gets 25% attack. Well, I was expecting that, but Emperor's Might, guys, Hulkling. Future Pass and the stuff. You have the Legend in Mythic Pass also. You can get this. We have some new icons and some extra stuff. We have the new icon for this one. It looks pretty nice. I know, and I think it's gonna do something. I'm not sure why the GIF does not actually play the GIFs here. Hulkbuster looks pretty amazing. The Thorbuster uniform. War Machine looks sick actually. And I suppose this one is the Arc Reactor one. So looks great. We have the new uniform collections. Wow, they look amazing. They look amazing. But honestly, they should give more than something like this. They should give crystals as a reward, at least 200, 300 crystals for buying all of the uniforms. But they look fantastic. I love armored characters. Always been a fan of Iron Man and all the other characters, especially Hulkbuster in the game since he came out in the game. But amazing. Other improvements and changes. A filter function has been added to Marvel Future Fight artifact menu, which is great. So attack, defense, and special, you can filter the category. Now it will be much easier to find the artifact you're looking for. Improvement had been made in the dispatch shop. The list and the price of the product have been changed. So okay. Oh, we do have tier 4 materials in the shop now, which is great. So it's not asking you to pay crystals. 30% discount. So this is great actually. Now this kind of makes sense. Dispatch shop, it was totally overpriced, totally really worthless to spend anything on the crystals. Now you see you can get a premium card for 2415 crystals. It shows here. and I think the 30% discount might just be forever. So it's a good deal. It could be a good deal for certain cards if you're looking for some. If you're able to find them lucky, or if you're lucky enough, you will be able to get a guaranteed drop of that card. So now dispatch shop might be useful for a lot of characters, lot of players, and we having the tier 4 materials also. Looking forward to how much more or the maximum amount that we can get, but it's great we have some nice changes. Update halt deals products have been added. We have this one, which one is the hard deal 100 million gold pack. Then we have the rune of return pack also, the emblem enhancement pack, we also have that, and then when we have the 100% custom gear and equip pack is back. So again, this is the best deal if you're changing or testing a lot of CTPs. That's how it is. Check reward information in Otherworld Battle has become more convenient. The achievement for linking an email account has been added. So if you link an account with the email, then you will be able to get 200 crystals as a discount, actually as a reward. So please do it right now or after the update. The Facebook account linking will end soon. So the Facebook, they are discontinuing the logging in through the Facebook, although it was fun for some time. It also was pretty awesome actually switching to different accounts. But I guess now you can just add a new email and then you can log in, or it will be much easier to for you to log in with it. So that's how it is. And components of certain products have been changed in the link. You can check that. Marvel Featurefied web shop mentioned in the update livestream will be introduced through a separate notice later. Game error fixes. The set team button is available for heroes who do not meet the end participation. Yes, sometimes World Wars Legend Plus is fixed. Displayed skill off as a tier 2 passive skill on the screen while upgrading hero tier 3. Might have been a visual bug. The screen moves to Whiplash's biometrics purchase screen when clicking the support shop has been fixed. Change comic card. Mission of 6-star comic card as displayed as this one, blah blah blah. Team attack is not applied normally in the second character screen of the world boss in the comic card deck was set to comic card 2. So there was some issue with the comic card, the double set. So that's how it is. And that's basically all for the update. A lot of stuff to coming, some good stuff, some nice stuff, some okay stuff I should say. So still the update looks pretty nice, especially with the new uniform, the new changes with the shop, as well as it is making us artifact finding the artifact easier, the new collection bonus. This the icons look pretty good, the future pass looks pretty nice, the artifact in fact are pretty amazing for all of these characters. I like the artifact. Hulkling, you don't actually need it for now, so that's how it is. And Wiccan getting all of this one, if he gets a new uniform later on with the Agatha series, I suppose Wiccan might be in that series, so he will definitely get stronger, and maybe tier 4 Wiccan also. So looking forward to check. We have the meta CTP also, just like CTP of Insight, although getting the CTP might not be as in the priority. I think CTP of Insight might still have more value because it flat gives you 20% damage to villain and superheroes every 5 seconds. So basically every 7 seconds you can get that 20% damage for 5 seconds. So I think that is better. But if we look for that, it will definitely be a meta CTP and useful once they increase the maximum score points in ABX and ABL as well. So meta CTP right there. We have the World Boss Legend Plus, Corvus and Proxima, new wars, new rewards, new stuff. Looking to be pretty fun. Looking forward to testing these things out. And then we have the uniforms and the tier 4 skills. So double tier 4s, really nice update. I like the update itself. Do let me know what you think about the video. Do let me know what do you think about this update coming to be. Iron Man and everything I've always been a big fan of. He's in fact my favorite Marvel character. And I'm looking forward to testing out all of these characters and all the new goodies in Marvel Feature Fight once the update drops. Do let me know what you think about all of that. And as always, if you do enjoy the content, I hope to see you again. Take care. I'll see you all in the next one.